Christmas time in the city. Hello. Good morning. It is 10 o'clock in the morning, and that's not that early for some people. For me, that's early. I've been thinking about doing this for the past couple days, just really reflecting on my year. You know, I everybody reflects on their year, right? But I thought it would be nice to do it in a video form for YouTube. And I got another thought as I'm saying this. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just gonna let it flow. And if you're vibing with this video, then that's great. That's great. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this either, so I can't wait to see the final the final copy of this. I have no idea how I'm gonna edit this. I'd just be pressing the fucking button and just record. 2024 was a whirlwind for sure for me. There's definitely been some downs, there's definitely been some ups, you know, but how I like to reflect is usually like just starting from the beginning of the year and then kind of going to now, you know. Uh-oh, I got a phone call. Who's this? Scam likely. Fuck out of here. Yeah, there's been a lot that happened this year, as far as like my personal life, my content creator life, my small business life, just a lot, you know. And I made a cute little list of some of my things I'm proud of, and I want to talk about them. So as some of you know, I would hope most of you know, I run a small business. I am the owner of Out of Space Jewelry, and this might be a rant, but I'm gonna try and keep it short. But I run a small business, Out of Space Jewelry. It is a jewelry and accessories shop that caters to Y2K inspired accessories. I've always loved jewelry making. I've been jewelry making probably since like 2015, right? And you know, I realize I'm good at it and I like it and it's therapeutic, you know. And I started my jewelry shop way back, and it was called House of Kali. Some of you may remember that. Some of you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, and I decided to rebrand because that style I was going for, it wasn't really resonating with me anymore. Hence, Out of Space Jewelry was birthed. So yes, so Out of Space Jewelry has been my little baby project since I think last year. And you know, I took a very long break from jewelry making, and I'm getting back into it, you know. And like a lot of things in my life, I really try to put my all into everything I'm doing. You know, I try to put everything I'm doing into that project. I try to put so much focus on it, so much love and so much intent on it, because I want it to succeed, you know. And I was nervous to rebrand. I was nervous to restart Out of Space Jewelry. I was, because I was afraid of it not being successful. And I have that underlining fear with a lot of things in my life, you know, but I choose to continue on and push through that because, you know, how do you know How do you know you'll fail if you don't even try, So I'm already just having that preconceived like fear, is just automatically like setting oneself up for failure. So, despite all those very real feelings, very current feelings, I still push through, because at the end of the day, yes, it is my small business, but it's also my craft. It's my art. It's what I love. I created Out of Space Jewelry because I wanted to highlight the whimsiness and the fun of the 90s and the 2000s and the carefree spirit of that time. And also, really honestly, for my inner child, as a kid in the preteen in the 90s and 2000s, like there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to wear, and I couldn't, or I didn't have the money to get it, or, I just couldn't wear it. So a lot of these designs and things that I have for Out of Space Jewelry, it's to heal my inner child. All the things I wanted to wear when I was younger, I'm pretty much making it. I also hope that when other people see my jewelry, they get that same feeling. They're healing their inner child, and they feel that same energy when they're wearing my jewelry too. That's always been my main goal. So I wanted to take that next step and take it outside of online sales into in-person sales. So I ran my first ever vendor event. My first ever event. I've never done any of this before, but I've always wanted to. All the conventions I go to and all the markets and festivals I go to, I've always admired businesses that have their booths. They have their product and they're talking to the public and selling themselves. And I've always admired artists that do that, and I wanted to do it. And I was able to do it. My first ever event was the Black Girl Art Show, and that was very eye-opening for me. And it's addicting. Working vendor booths is very addicting because, you see how well you do in public versus like online sales, and you can see like, oh, I have a target audience. What helps me feel better about myself and about my business is doing these vendor events, because it's also a great way to just get your name out there more, and also breaking that like social anxiety too, because I do have that. Working vendor booths, it definitely pushes me out of my comfort zone. It also gives me confidence in myself and in my business too. Having the confidence to talk about myself, to talk about my business, my jewelry, my craft, how I make things, and my intentions and my inspiration and things like that. It's very different showcasing that online versus in person. So I do like doing both a lot, and I want to do more. I want to expand more for Out of Space Jewelry. I really, really do. And I can't wait to do more. My next event is actually in February. I'm going to be working at Pancakes and Booze in Chicago. And I've never worked at Pancakes and Booze, but I've always wanted to. They're like an international artist pop-up show. They have pop-ups all the time. And the outcome just looks amazing. And I also love just like networking and connecting with other artists too. That's definitely my bread and butter. And it inspires me. All these events, they inspire me so much. So that's the next event I'm working. So I'm very, very excited. So along with being a jewelry designer, I'm also a content creator. This year, as a content creator, has had its ups and downs, of course. This was the year I finally accepted that I was burnt the fuck out. I am very burnt out as a content creator. And I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Imposter syndrome gets me a lot in a lot of avenues in my life, and it's seeping into my content creating space too. But there were some goods that happened, as a content creator this year. Like, one of the biggest things was I got to go to DreamCon, which I never in a million years pictured myself doing, because like I haven't been on a plane in like 5 years. I haven't been out of state in like 5 years. So it was a very big trip for me in so many ways, not just to go to DreamCon, but just to conquer these fears that I've had within myself for so long. And it really took my best friend Mika to push me and go with me. She literally flew to Chicago to be with me, to fly on this trip. And I don't think any friend has ever done that for me, ever. And she really is an amazing human being. She really is. And I am forever fucking grateful for that. She didn't have to do that. She could have just been like, girl, I'll meet you in Texas. She said no. Like, she's a good friend. And I'm going to stick beside her. Anyway, DreamCon was a movie. DreamCon was a goddamn movie. If you have not seen my vlog, I literally compiled that entire weekend into one vlog. It is an hour, but it is so fucking ugly and it is so fun. And please watch it. I'll probably put it in one of these. Tomo, when you edit, put the thumbnail right here, girl, right in this corner. It was so much fun. I got to meet so many content creators that I've been friends with for years. I got to meet them for the first time, and we hosted our very first panel. For some of us, our very first panel, and that shit was a movie. Let me tell you, and let me break down the slow slope down, sadly, after DreamCon. But that panel was so surreal. First of all, I was drunk at that panel. I never mentioned this. I was drunk. I think I like chugged a beer or something. I can't remember, but I was drunk at that panel. And I was so fucking nervous. I was so nervous. And that's why I was quiet most of the time. I don't know, for those that were at the panel and, you were there, like, that's why I was so fucking quiet, because I was just so in my head. I was super, super in my head and so fucking nervous. And I'm not a public speaker at all, even though I stream, like, hello. But I'm not a public speaker at all. So I closed the fuck up. They were like, Tomo, you want the mic? I was like, fuck no. I will be in charge of the fucking PowerPoint that I spent hours, days working on, because fuck that. I am a visual creative. I do not speak. So anyway, the panel was great. It was such a crazy outcome. We were not expecting it. And man, we were not expecting this crazy big outcome of people pouring into our space. Like, there was a line outside of our panel room. It was crazy. I was like, ooh, baby. Ooh. But it was so great. And we also had like a trivia at the end where we gave away little prizes and stuff. It was really cool. It was great. And I'm so glad and happy I was able to do that and experience that with my content creator friends. And overall, like, the whole trip did inspire me. It did. But at the same time, I felt I have this problem where I'm comparing myself to other creators. So to be in a convention for creators and gamers, you know what I mean? Like not just creators, but gamers, everybody. It's for creators to be in that space of all these other creators, you know, and I can't help but just hone in on myself and be like, you know, why aren't I doing better? Or, you know, why aren't my numbers looking like this compared to this person? Like comparison will kill the joy in anything you do. And it will. And sadly it did. And like I said, DreamCon was great. It was so much fun, but content creator wise, it was definitely a downward slope for me. And I just got really discouraged, really fucking discouraged, really burnt out because I was trying to keep up, you know, and I was really trying to push myself because I wanted to push myself more than I've ever had before, and, you know, make more TikToks, fucking make more YouTube shorts, make more YouTube videos, fucking stream on Twitch. I was fucking streaming on TikTok. Like that was a lot for lmao, okay? And I was tired. And at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, y'all. Fuck the numbers. I'm gonna do it. But you have to, like, you kind of have to look at those numbers too. You kind of have to have a balance of it. And I didn't have that balance. I didn't. And I was just constantly looking at numbers and constantly trying to, you know, learn the algorithm and, you know, trying to just hone in on when to post, what time to post, and what day, and what weather, and what temperature, and what star. Like, I'm tired of doing that shit. I am so tired of doing this shit. So I kind of just like put the brakes on it, and here I am now. This is supposed to be a video about things I'm proud of. This is gonna be so ugly to edit. Am I still recording? Anyway, DreamCon. I was very proud of DreamCon. I was very proud of myself for leaving Chicago, getting on a plane, going to another state, meeting online friends, and also exploring by myself too while I was in Texas because, you know, I used to explore by myself all the time, you know, but then trauma happened and, you know, I just don't do that stuff anymore. So apart from content creating, this trip was great for me in so many ways. It really was. Another thing, you know, I was really excited about this year was taking my health a little bit more serious and getting back to the gym too, honestly, because I miss the gym. I know I feel worse when I'm not moving, when I'm not like, you know, getting that heart rate and stuff going. And I know that it's better for my mental health too when I go to the gym. So I'm proud of myself for taking that initiative, finally getting that damn gym membership and just fucking going. Like right now, last night, I packed my bags to go to the gym. I definitely did. Girl, that bag is sitting in my bedroom right now, and it's not snowing anymore, but the snow it's there. So I will not be going to the gym this morning. But my apartment complex also has a gym, so I think I'll just do like a little workout after this video, after I edit this video. But anyway, I'm proud of myself for moving however I can, whenever I can, and just taking better care of myself. Just overall, like not just like fitness wise, but mental, physical, spiritual. Especially after this like burnout from streaming, I'm still on a hiatus, even though I'm editing YouTube videos in my spare time. It's like a drug. Yeah, you can't. Content creating is like a drug. Okay, you can't get away from it. I'm working on myself. Taking this break from streaming. It's been nice to have that extra time to myself. And I can, even like when I think about starting to stream again, my brain is already like revving the gears up for how I used to think about content creating. You know, like say like, okay, today I'm off of work. You know, I had a idea in my head. I was like, you know, I kind of want to stream today. My brain's like, okay, cue Sonic drowning music. You gotta stream at 5 o'clock, which means you gotta fucking get ready at 3, which means you gotta do this, and you gotta fucking take a shower at 9, and you gotta feed the rat. You know what I mean? Like that is how my brain works. And I'm trying to reprogram my brain. It's a process. It is a process, y'all, for sure. But I'm taking it one day at a time. Also, creating a routine. Creating a routine for myself has been very helpful. I mean, there's obvious days where I just fall off of my routine, and that's okay. The fact that I even like made a routine or visualizing a routine is like amazing, you know? So my routine usually consists, if I'm not bullshitting, I get up, I drink some water, you know, I make myself some tea, I do my yoga, and if I'm really feeling it, I'll do a little bit of journaling or I'll do some praying, feed the rabbits, get my gym on, go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. That's usually how I start my morning. About 80% of that, I get up, drink some water, do yoga, and then go to the gym. You know what I mean? Like it's parts that I do. But what is consistent with me is no matter what, if it's like first thing waking up in the morning or an hour or whatever, I am doing yoga. I will do yoga. If it's not twice a day, it's at least once a day. Like either before I go to bed or when I wake up in the morning, I will do yoga. And now I'm learning to use my Calm app. I don't know if y'all have this app. Yeah. Calm. That's Canva. Girl, Calm. Oh my God. Yes. That app. I love that fucking app. I use it so much. And it has really, really great meditation stuff. It has like sleep help. It has breath work. It has movement work. And it also has like a mindful walking feature. You can mindfully walk. And I've never mindfully walked before. But all just great tools. I love this fucking app. I get a subscription for free from my job. Shout out to healthcare. The last two things they're cute. The last two things I was really proud of this year was that I got to beat Silent Hill 2. I got to beat my first Silent Hill game ever. I actually finally completed. And I know there's some that's like, Tomo, it's just a video game. I'm proud of it because that game was traumatic as hell. Okay? For those that know. The game was terrible and beautiful. And the fact that it wasn't even in Game of the Year, we're not even going to talk about the Game Awards. We're not. You know, I was supposed to go to the Game Awards this year. I really wanted to go this year, but I was like, you know, I don't think I would enjoy it in person as much as I do at home, because I can act like a fool. I can act like a fucking baboon.
Everyone, please welcome Jordan Peele to the...
What the fuck? Okay, we do the game together! And I could jump around. And I could get drunk. I could scream at the top of my lungs. It's a wrap! Like at the Peacock Theater, I can't do that. I gotta sit there and be like, no, I need to be when I'm watching the Game Awards. Maybe I would at least like to experience it once in my life. But anyway, Silent Hill 2 was a win for me. That game was amazing. I mean, my wallpaper is still Daddy James, okay? Another great win was I got to play updates from Tenebris Somnia. And for those that know, okay? I love Tenebris Somnia. if I have any time to talk about this game with anybody, I'm telling it. I am that Jehovah's Witness that will go door to door and being like, have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Tenebris Omnia? It is a really unique game. The development team, they are so awesome. And I follow them on Twitter, and I actually found them on Instagram too. And they came in my chat when I was playing, and they helped me play the damn game because they saw I was struggling. You know, they saw that, and I was like, oh, I was trying to be cool. I was like, oh my god, but internally I was like, oh my god. I was like freaking out because that's fucking amazing. But I love this game. I think it's very unique, and I think it's gonna do really, really well with the public. I want more people to know about it. I want more people to play it. Play that fucking demo. God damn it. If you have not seen the gameplay, here's the first one, and here's the other one. Here's the update. Watch them both. Play the game. Play the demo. It's great. It's really great. But just to be alive to experience more updates from this game, it is something worthy to mention in my 2024 hit list. But that's on my list. That was it. This is a 39-minute recording. Lord help me. I did rant a lot. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. Thanks for watching. Like, thanks for watching my shit. It's really great of you. It'd be crazy if I didn't have the microphone audio. If I didn't have the audio selected, wow, that would have been crazy. Thank y'all so much for watching. And if you haven't made your own list of things that you are proud of this year, do it. Do it right now. Doesn't have to be a long list. Mine is, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 things. And and I just started thinking. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just sit and think about some things that happened this year that you were like, it's pretty fucking cool. And think about the shit that wasn't good. It's important to reflect on both. It really is. But I hope y'all enjoyed my list. Thank you, 2024. Thank you for a year of learning more about myself, and also for pushing myself and being gentle with myself too. I did a lot this year. Remember, okay, as the end of the year comes closer and closer, a lot of people are going to be making videos like this. They're going to be making reels of what they've done and who they met and how many numbers they've achieved and all this stuff. That's great. That is amazing. Don't compare yourself to that, okay? Do not compare yourself to that. Even if all you did was just fucking wake up and survive and eat, that's enough, okay? That's enough. Be real with yourself too when you're making this list, okay? Don't be fucking, I don't know. Don't be fucking, I'm gonna climb the fucking Eiffel Tower. Like, slow down, you're gonna get arrested. Be gracious with yourself. Be kind to yourself, okay? Anyway, Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy New Year. I love y'all. Thank you so much, everybody who's been watching my YouTube videos and who's been supporting me, okay, content creating wise and small business wise. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, so much. And I'll see y'all in the new year. Be good. Bye, y'all. I love you.